On this episode, we're packing our bags and heading down to New Orleans to catch a Saints home game. We're taking this adventure up a notch and staying in none other than the prestigious Ritz-Carlton Hotel, the go-to sanctuary for most NFL teams when they visit New Orleans. Who's ready to let the good times roll?
The New Orleans Saints are winners after 21 long years.
In 1987, it was impossible to escape the excitement in the city during the New Orleans Saints' first ever playoff season. I've been a Saints fan ever since. For the past few years, we've been lucky enough to have Saints season tickets and fly to New Orleans for all the home games. We're off to New Orleans for our first game of the season, the Saints versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We're staying at the Ritz-Carlton. We've never stayed there as many times as we've gone to New Orleans just because it's way out of our price league, but we are able to get a really good discount rate through my work. Are you excited about going to New Orleans?
I am, but I'm trying to drive right now, so I don't really want to crash.
Getting the Southwest Companion Pass is a priority for us every year. Unlike flying standby, where your seat is not guaranteed, the Companion Pass allows you to bring one designated person for free on all flights. The pass allows us to fly often, including to New Orleans. You can search online on the easiest way to obtain the Companion Pass since the requirements are constantly changing. Ooh, temptation, Cafe Du Monde, don't miss it if you come to New Orleans. Taxis charge a flat rate of $36 to take you between the airport and French Quarter area. This is often much cheaper than Uber during search pricing. During our arrival, Uber was cheaper, and we were lucky enough to have one of the friendly locals as our driver.
Not down south.
You're from here?
Born and raised. My jackass. You shouldn't even be stopped there.
Louisiana locals are some of the friendliest and most talkative people you'll ever meet. Our driver was already friendly with us, but he took it up another notch when he found out I was raised in New Orleans too. Tickets for the Saints.
Do y'all?
Yeah.
Y'all Saints fans?
I grew up in New Orleans.
Oh, perfect. God, I'm about to say it. Good. You're not a Cowgirl fan.
No.
Yeah. Oh, awesome. I like it already.
Our driver mentioned going to Green Bay to watch the Saints play the Packers, where he stayed at a hotel in Appleton, Wisconsin.
Just got back from Green Bay.
We were talking about how there's the lack of hotels in Green Bay.
There's nothing.
Oh, yeah.
There's nothing. And we stood in Appleton, which is like 30 minutes out. Best part of the trip after the game, the hotel we was in, all of Green Bay, all Saints players stayed in that hotel.
The Saints played the Packers in Green Bay the week prior. I was surprised to find out that for the past 25 years, all visiting NFL teams have stayed at the Appleton and not Green Bay at a Radisson hotel. This is the most peculiar hotel situation in the NFL. While there are numerous fine hotels within spitting distance of Lambeau, teams choose to stay away at what is not exactly a luxury establishment. A lot of thought goes into where NFL players eat and sleep while they're on the road. Ultimately, teams have been staying at this Radisson due to the level of service that this hotel provides each NFL team. You would think that a hotel would be jumping at the opportunity to host an NFL team, but the teams pay a heavily discounted rate at all hotels, so the hotels near Lambeau Field rather charge a premium to visiting fans. The stories from our Uber driver about staying at the NFL hotel were interesting because we were about to check into the Ritz in New Orleans, where we have seen multiple teams stay in the past, and we suspected the Tampa Bay Bucs would be there. Oh, it smells good in here. This was the most difficult check-in desk for us to find, but if you're an NFL team seeking privacy for its players, then this is perfect. Raise your luggage. It's like really quiet in here. I think hotel registration is this way. It smells really good in here. You know where we're going? Let's go left. Come on. You know what it smells like? A Vegas hotel, doesn't it?
I think we're in the wrong part of the hotel.
Huh? No, registration's to the left. Here it is, look. No, there's the gym.
Where did you see registration?
I don't know. I think it's over here. I think registration's over here. It said over here.
I think you lied.
Fitness center. Come on, let's go this way. Ritz-Carlton New Orleans. It's through here. So I guess we went in through the back door. Elevators. Now we're at the Courtyard Marriott. Temporary lobby. Ritz-Carlton Hotel. Reception. Okay. I'm gonna follow you since you know. Ritz-Carlton lobby. Oh, Ritz-Carlton lobby. Level 3. Hello.
Hello.
Who is that? What's going on in here? Go in there. Go in there. It's through here. It's gotta be through here. Trying to get to the lobby. We got to this T, so not through here. You know where you're going? We are so lost. What happens if you open that door? Open it. Open it. Open the door. Open the door.
I'm lost. I'm really annoyed now.
We're so lost. Registration?
On the third floor?
This is not the third floor?
You staying at the Ritz?
Yeah. Ritz. Oh.
Hello.
We walked in when you saw this party here. There's no way to walk through. Okay. Thank you. Now, we didn't want to walk through the party. Oh, that's fancy. Look at her.
This is for your chicken, sir. Enjoy the rest of the evening.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
We made it. Thanks to Angelica.
I'm not gonna blink my eyes. Who's gonna blink first? Not me. Not me.
I like that the hotel smells good throughout the whole place.
Much better than the Marriott in Miami.
Ooh, look, we can get some mail. Let's go in. Ooh, the room is hot. The AC has not been turned on in quite some time. Let's turn on the lights here. All right. Ooh, the bathroom is really fancy. Marble floors. This is really nice. Some towels. See what the products are. What is this? Philosicos. I don't know what that is. The shower is nice. Nice and spacious. Here's some more of this stuff. It's called Philosicos. So I like the bathroom. It's really nice, modern, clean. A lot of the bathrooms in New Orleans and the hotels are kind of nasty. What is this? It's like a ring around the toilet. Hope it's been cleaned. You know what? Let's do something real quickly. Let's do it with a towel. I'm gonna test to see how clean this bathroom is. I'm just gonna put it down here. Let's see how clean it is. Looks pretty clean for the most part. Passes that. Let's go check out the main. Okay, so this is a lot nicer than the pictures make it look. And so I like the vibe. I like the colors. I am really digging the room so far. Looks really comfortable. Our work desk. Nice little setup with the power plugs right here. Some waters. Okay, so the comforters are okay. They're not that heavy. They're kind of thin, but it's okay. Bed feels nice. Little treats over here. Here's the air condition. What does this sit on? Oh, 72. Let's lower that. Let's see how low it goes. Ooh, I'm gonna leave it at 62. Joel's probably not gonna like that. First impressions of the room is that it's really nice, a lot nicer than the pictures that I've seen online for years of this hotel. I'm really happy. I'm about to go explore the hotel though. Our room is close to the ice machine. I always like that. Does it work? Push for ice. It works. Something that stood out during our visit is how peaceful and quiet the hotel is, partly due to how everything is spread out and the reason we had such a difficult time finding the registration desk. Every hotel we've ever visited for a Saints game is full of football fans. We only saw a few fans the whole time we were here. For an NFL team seeking privacy, the Ritz is a perfect setup. As if there ever was a shortage of alcohol and liquor in New Orleans, you can get champagne here through a vending machine. There's a signature shop. But it is closed. 9 to 5 daily. If closed, it's 4:37. Someone left work early. I don't know what this is, but let's go check it out. Ooh. I don't know what this room is. It's old. This room is completely different than the rest of the hotel. You can tell it has not been renovated. It has a different smell, different look. It's probably one of the most original spaces still left in this hotel. I wonder if these books are real. Oh my gosh. 1893. These look very authentic. I should probably just put these right back. It's 1893, 1912. I'm afraid to touch these. Damn, these books are old. Look how old those books are. Pull them. Pull one.
No, I'm not touching them.
I touched them.
Yeah, I see where you destroyed it. Yeah. Well, these are actually law journals. The Supreme Court of Louisiana. Mrs. and Mrs. Woodhouse and husband and the Crescent Mutual Insurance Company.
Here comes the manager. Here comes the manager. floor of this hotel smells just like a Vegas casino. The fountain right here kind of gives it the Vegas vibe. The spa looks really nice from what I can tell. And so far, I'm just really impressed walking around. One of the many needs an NFL team has for a hotel while on the road is a good fitness center. From the initial looks, the gym looked really tiny. I walked by the fitness center and it looks really small. But just like everything else at this hotel, the gym is spread out throughout multiple rooms, and it was pretty impressive considering the constraints of the building. That's cool. They got little headphones you can use, and then when you're done, you can recycle them here. Ooh, a resistance pool. What? Let's go check this out. Oh, I am really curious to see about this pool. Oh, this is nice. So this is one of those pools that have the jets, so you can kind of swim. Jet activation. Whoa! That is so cool. We can come here and swim some laps. If I come back to this hotel, I'm definitely bringing a swimsuit. This is pretty cool. The hot tub is really nice too. Getting ready for dinner. I've toured the whole property. This is our first time staying at the Ritz-Carlton. We have 6 stays in 2023 in New Orleans. We're gonna be trying different hotels, and at the end I want to kind of come up with a list of my top favorite Marriott properties. This is my first time staying at the Ritz-Carlton, but I do know of another property that I already rank above this one. I'm gonna be judging the hotels based on price, room, service, location, and amenities provided for Marriott elites. You know, I love New Orleans and I grew up here, but I can understand why some people come here and think this city is disgusting or not for them. Canal Street is just a disgrace. It's never gotten better. They need to spend some money and renovate the whole area. It would do New Orleans a lot of good. There's so many good restaurants in New Orleans. For dinner, we walked to the Warehouse District to eat at La Boca Steakhouse. The walk felt much longer than it appeared on the map. Look at that. We are so far from the hotel, we really should have taken Uber. Foot massage. You want a foot massage? No. We're at a steakhouse. No fish, no chicken. Oops. Pretty simple menu. Most appetizers are gonna run $12. And then all steaks, very reasonable prices. We got some chorizo and some morcilla. I don't know what morcilla, but they're both sausages. They smell delicious. You like it? My steak was perfectly cooked, but Joel left unhappy as his steak was really undercooked. The hell is that? This is an interesting store. Watch me dance, dance the night away. I'm standing on the corner of Canal Street and Bourbon Street. I just want to give you an idea of how close to Bourbon Street the hotel is. As I did this walk, I couldn't help to think of how close to the temptations of Bourbon Street the NFL players are when they stay at the Ritz. In his autobiography, LT Over the Edge, NFL Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor disclosed that he would send escorts to the rooms of his opponents the night prior to the games to keep them up all night. It took me 1 minute and 30 seconds to walk from Bourbon Street right to the hotel. We just got back in from dinner and there's actually turn down service. Is it the sheets? No, they do not. And then the chocolates. Good morning. We're literally just waking up. I didn't sleep too well. Beds are not that comfortable. The pillows kind of suck and the bed's hard. Air conditioning worked really well. And last night when we got into the hotel, we were decked out in our Saints gear and we ran into some of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers players on the elevators. There's usually a lot of security. One of the employees did verify that the Buccaneers were here, which is kind of odd. Usually they kind of keep that information private. But we're about to go eat breakfast. We're going to try the breakfast. I think they have a buffet here, but I hear the buffet is really good. Oh crap, they have the New York Times here. What's the last time I seen a paper? Free coffee at the lobby. The breakfast buffet is $34, not bad. Some grits. You can't come to New Orleans without having grits. Potatoes, waffles, bacon, sausage. I don't like shrimp, but that actually looks amazing. Bacon quiche with feta cheese. That looks good. Ooh, sticky buns. And beignets with caramel sauce. I'm gonna be tearing into these. Coffee in New Orleans is so good and this stuff is so dark and tasty. It's a mixture of coffee with chicory. You gotta try that sticky bun. Isn't it the best? Get another piece. We're off to the Saints Bucks game. The Superdome is only 20-minute walk away from the Ritz-Carlton. inside the Superdome. This game sucked. The outcome of the game is not what we wanted, as the Saints got embarrassed by Baker Mayfield and the Bucks. Hopefully the team can use a little bit of karma for the next game for my tip to the queen.
No love, darling. Tip the queen.
Oh, no,
That's the karma.
Our trip to New Orleans this time ends, unfortunately, with a Saints loss and a horrible game. Final thoughts on the Ritz-Carlton New Orleans. If you are able to stomach a price of $500 to $600 a night for a luxury hotel, then this is a great property. Everything's pretty well maintained. The location is excellent, and so if you're coming to New Orleans to party, which most people do, and you're like minute away from Bourbon Street where all the action's at, we normally come here for Saints game, and we usually don't go into Bourbon Street. So $500 to $600 a night for us does not fit what we come to New Orleans for. Our range is more in the $200 to $300 price range, and I know there's a lot of other Marriott properties that are just as nice as this and offer just as many amenities at that price point. I'll cover some of those in the future. The room itself is very nice. The bathroom is extremely nice with the marble floors. It's spacious, good water pressure. The issue for us was the bed. It was hard. The sheets were kind of thin, not the best. I've read the reviews, and when it comes to the bed, I think my opinion is in the minority, as most people think the bed here is amazing. I did not. Air conditioning works extremely well, probably the best air conditioning in New Orleans. So if you're coming here in the summer and you need a good AC to sleep, this hotel hit the mark. And finally, there's elite benefits. Carlton barely offers anything for elites outside of possible upgraded room, which we did not get, and also 4 p.m. late checkout, which we did get, and it's very beneficial for a Saints game if they play at noon, because we're able to leave our luggage in the room. We just got back after the game. I took a quick shower, refresh, and we're about to hit the airport. So 4 p.m. checkout in New Orleans after a football game is gold. I hope you've enjoyed this review of the Ritz-Carlton New Orleans. If you did, please like the video and also subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, as this really helps this small channel grow. And as always, thanks for watching.